Hey friends, welcome back to my channel and do it with me now. And we're back to the back with another video for you guys. I contemplate how I feel. Hey friends, it's your girl Asia. If you didn't know, you know. And if you're new, subscribe. But if you're not new, hey friend, welcome back to my channel. How you doing? Into that, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend, subscribe your friend Asia. Make sure you follow all my social media. It'll be linked down in the description below. It is a long awaited video. You've seen by the title and I've seen by the thumbnail, this is going to be how on a day and the date was trash. Honestly, let's just call him K. Okay, so me and Kay was talking back in August. It was just like a little friendly thing. Like I'll start how I met him. I went to the store one day. I went to Walmart. I'm getting all my stuff because I moved in by myself with my friend T. She helped me move in. I ended up going to Kroger at first. I met him at Kroger and I ended up going to Walmart with my friend. So when I went to Kroger, I was getting the case of water because y'all know, if you know me, I love me some water. He like, do you need help with that? I'm like, if you don't mind, like, yes, can you put it in the cart for me? Very beautiful, you're very cute. Like, can I get your number? I'm like, well, I'm not gonna give my number. I'll give you my Instagram and Snapchat. He was like, all right, best. So I texted until the end of August, first week of September, and it's timing at night. And mind you, Army National Guard. Well, he didn't say he was a National Guard, but he had like, you know, he's in the Army. He like, yeah, I be coming to Nashville a lot, so if you ever wanted to hang out, go on a date, I could, you know, we could just link up and I'll, you know, it's on me. I wouldn't consider this a red flag, but like the first time we planned to go out, the first time something happened to him. I got called into work to do another 24-hour shift. So I'm like, okay, whatever, like, it's cool, it's always another day. Second time, I got called in for a 12-hour shift. Okay, I'm like, so you had 2 strikes now. If you're gonna say that we're gonna go on a date or do something, like, at least try to make sure your schedule clear before you're trying to plan something. To mind y'all, I told my friends that I couldn't go out. So then he calls me, hit me with the, you're gonna be mad at me, but I'm like, why would I be mad at you? He's like, yeah, I'm gonna have to reschedule. Third time. I said, yeah. I'm like, well, I don't think that us trying to go out is going to be beneficial because, like, you got stuff going on, I got stuff going on. I could have went out, like, you being considerate of my time, like, you're not thinking of what I have going on. I'm clearing my schedule, clearing my day to hang out with you. You're messing up my plans that I could have went with my first mind. You know what I'm saying? Those little 3 cancellations had happened. So I feel like God was trying to give me a sign. God was giving me a sign to not go on a date with him. It's inconvenience at the time. Like, stuff do pop up, stuff do happen, but you know, like, you got something planned. I'm ready, like, hair done, outfit ready, smelling good, like, to go out on a date, and I don't go on a date. You'll be mad too. Like a friend or somebody will actually go on a date and they cancel on you, not once, not twice, but 3 times. You're going to be upset, and then whenever they try to call you again to go on a date, you're going to be skeptical because now it's just like, you canceled on me these other 3 times, you could do it the 4th time. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I met him, and this is how the date went bad. Is it really the 4th time the charm? I mean, the 3rd time the charm, not the 4th time. The 3rd time is the charm. That's what they said. I'm just like, maybe it's really the inconvenience. Like, maybe, like, he really do have to work 24-hour shifts, or maybe he do have something going on. And I'm like, you know, like, we're human, we're grown. I'm in school, you're working, you're in the Army, and I really applaud y'all. But that's where the communication come in. He was like dry texting at first, but then when I started giving him the same energy, he just started to, like, you know, like, why are you being dry with me? Or like, if I'm bothering you, I could just stop texting you. No, I'm just giving the same energy that he called me. He was like, why are you dry texting? Like, you acting like you don't want to talk to me. I'm like, I'm just giving the energy that you're giving me. I'm a busy man. I work 24 12-hour shifts. I didn't mean it like that. I'm just saying, like, you just have to be considerate of my time. I said considerate of your time. You gotta be considerate on my time as well. My time, when you told me that to be ready at when you told me to be ready at 5 o'clock, You called me at 6 o'clock. Yeah, baby, you're an hour late. He like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be there at 7:30 past. Oh yeah, I can't make it. Nigga, I could have been outside with my friends. Like, you're being inconvenient to my time, and then you're being inconsiderate to my time. To the real reason why the date was trash. Finally, the 4th night, we went out. Let me find a date. So I told him that I did YouTube. I forgot which video was it. I think it was episode 2. I think I was saying that I was going on a date and I was supposed to film it. But when I had asked him, I was like, are you comfortable being around the camera? I'm like, if you're not comfortable being on the camera, then you don't have to be in the camera. I'm just recording me. I want to have it for YouTube content. He's like, yeah, I don't mind, but I think it's too early for us to be on camera. And I'm not putting you on my YouTube. I said, first of all, you're not my man. You're barely even a friend for real. I'm finna, hey y'all, this my babe. I was asking, would you be weird or would you feel uncomfortable if I brought my camera so I could vlog me? I would vlog my day that day. I was going to do a day in the life, or like point of view was my camera for the day. Like, you know, I don't mind you bringing your camera, but I don't want it to be on. Sweetheart, the map is not map for answer. I was like, all you could just say was just no. And then he finally said, yeah, I don't think you should. Like, I was gonna be weird. It's gonna be awkward. I mean, we could say it the first time, like, if you're gonna be around the bush and you didn't want it to be around, then just say that. That's the reason why I didn't get that video. One video of me going on my date, I didn't get it because he said that he was gonna be too weird. And I get it. People are camera shy. People don't want to be on camera, so I respected his wishes type stuff. I didn't care what his wishes was. We ended up going out on September 5th. That day was just crazy. Let me tell you what happened. So he was like, can you be ready by 5? I'm like, sure, I could be ready by 5. No, not September 5th. It was September 3rd. It was a Saturday. So September 3rd, he was like, can you, and he texted me. He said, hey, what time do you want to do this? I said, I don't know. Be ready before 5 or be ready after 5. Because me, I'm a slow person getting ready. So I need all my time on. Be the time all my time to find an outfit, take a shower, look good, do what I need to do. He like a little bit after. I said, okay, I'm just making sure because I know how I am. Just send me your location and where you at. Like, he said, I know where TSU at, but I want to know, like, your exact location. So I sent him the location where I stay at. And then here he go. I'm mad because, like, I'm like, please don't pull this card again. Like, don't pull at the time card. Don't pull I can't come card. Because if you say that one more time, you're getting blocked and I'm never talking to you ever again. He tells me, he said, and can we do 6? My job just called me in for something. It'd be like 30 minutes. It's always something coming up with your job. Work for 24 hours. You gotta work for 12 hours. You gotta be in for 30 minutes. You gotta be in for 0.1 second. I said yes. He said, all right, bet. I said, let me know whenever you're on your way. So 6:28 hit. I'm super sorry. I'm on my way. I said, okay, how far are you? He said, an hour. I said, oh. I said, am I too far for you? He said, no, I'm in Nashville a lot. I said, okay, I'm just making sure. He was like, what entrance do I use? So I told him, so he called me and I directed him to the entrance. Mind y'all, I was on the other side. If I go to TSU, I stay in the new dorms, but I was all the way by the Health Science, but at the time, like, so I'm like, I'm gonna see my new location because I have to meet somebody somewhere. And I was like, you can pull up to, I said, you can pull up to Health Science building if you want to, or you're gonna have to wait till I'm back on the other side of campus. And so he was like, I guess I'm here. And he sent a picture of where I stay at, is the new dorm. So he sent a picture of my dorm. And I said, yeah, you're by my dorm. I'm not over there, but I'm about to walk over there. Because I sent you my second location before you even sent the picture of the building. He calls me, and that was the end of the messages. And then he calls me, he was like, I'll just stay on the phone with you until, like, you know, like, until I see you walk to the car. So, you know what I mean? Like, whenever I come to somebody's apartment, if I go to get somebody's car, or if I just, you know, walk in the presence and it's already some people there and I'm coming into their presence, it's always a polite thing to do is speak. I get in the car, I'm like, hey Kay, how you doing? He's like, I'm good, like, you know, I'm a little tired, you know, they had me in for work a little bit. I'm sorry that it took me a little bit longer than expected. It's okay. But what's the for? I'm like, just like, it's okay, I guess. Well, not to eat. I don't have no pictures or nothing. Buffalo Wild Wings there. Red flag number 5,000. This nigga was on his phone, right? You know, sometimes start a conversation type stuff. Like, hey, like, how was your day? Da da da. I mean, sometimes I don't mind starting a conversation, but it's just like when I have to tell you to get off your phone, that's a problem. Like, I'm like, hey, like, how was your day? Like, how was work? He was like, yeah, it was very stressful. Now I'm just very, very tired. I'm like, if you didn't want to come, like, we could have just rescheduled it another time. Like, he like, no, he said, no, I want to be here. I want to go out with you. Like, I'm having fun right now. How you having fun and you're on your phone? You're not talking to me. Texting my sisters. He lame. I'm trying to find it. I'm trying to go to it. So I said, so I'm texting. I'm literally at the restaurant. So I said, he being lame. My sister like, stop it. I said, no talking. And I said, I'm finna leave. Mind you, I didn't drive, so I don't know how I was gonna get home. Maybe I was gonna call an Uber, Lyft, or one of my siblings or my cousins to pick me up. So I went back to the table. He like, you good? I'm like, no. Not talking on your phone. Like, this date is not giving what it's supposed to give. And I'm a very competitive person, so I'm like, well, we could go to the arcade. It was either the movies, because the movies was $3 that day, or it was the arcade. Mall, and they have a movie theater, and they have Dave and Buster's. Walking around, and then we get, like, the whole car right there was just awkward. I was already mad because you canceled on me 3 times, and I'm giving you a 4th time and you're not redeeming yourself. We ended up going to this one arcade, but we didn't know that it was bars in there, so you had to be 21 and older. Like, you know how, like, it's starting to get dark, you know, like when your phone like close to the window and like you could like see the reflection of the phone on the window, texting somebody. And me, like, I'm like, you're not my boyfriend, you're not my man or nothing, but it's like, it's the principle. Text another female, like, why you texting other girls when you're out with me? I don't like to be on my phone on dates because I just feel like that just takes away from the date. You know, like, you're on your phone, you're not paying attention to me, you're not giving me the time that I want. Like, I could just stay home. The girl kept calling him the whole night that we were together. So on our way from the first arcade on the way to Opry, Jay, she kept calling him like back to back to back to back. I'm just like, you couldn't answer the phone. I want to date with you. So I don't want to answer the phone and the girl calling me and I'm with a girl in the car. You've been texting her this whole time. That's what I said. You've been texting her the whole time, so you might as well just call her. It's about the same thing. You talking to her regardless when I'm in the car. I said, if she called again, just answer. So she called again and he took his phone off the car mode thing. So he like, yeah, I'm out right now. Lying to her, I'm out right now. I'm running errands for my job. Yeah, I started laughing. Like, I'm cracking up in the passenger seat. Like, girl heard me or not. Because why are you lying to her? Just tell the truth. The job. So now you tell people that you're with your job. Maybe the 24-hour shift wasn't you at your job. Maybe you was with the girl. Your 12-hour shift wasn't with the girl. Maybe your little 30 minutes was with the girl. I'm not saying that you're lying with her because I'm not running errands from your job, nigga. You take me on a date. Like, let's be honest here. Your job, nigga, like, you're lying, like, for your job, nigga. That's the only way I can get her to stop calling me. Tell the truth, like, nigga, you're grown. You don't have to sit up here and lie. And it's the fact that the niggas be lying about the littlest stuff. Like, what are you lying for? Just tell the truth. Now you're a liar. And now I don't believe anything that comes out your mouth. To the mall, and I seen some friends from school. I'm like, hey y'all, I gave them a hug or whatever. Like, I'm out here on a little date or whatever. He's all the way in the back still. I'm thinking he's right beside me in the back. Where is he at? So I turned around, he's walking slow on his phone. Come out with me, you could have just said that, and I could have just said take me home. So, you know, I'm texting my mom. I'm like, yeah, he's not giving. I would come, my mom was like, just give him a chance. So this the night I didn't drive my car. So if it was up to me, I would have left. Because he like was not talking to me, I would have got up and left. But we're at the arcade now, and he spends, I think, like $65–$70. I got a card and he got a card. Games and all that other stuff. This one couple had came up to us, was like, y'all want to do the basketball tournament? I was like, why not? She was like, oh, y'all a cute couple. We're not a couple, he's just my friend. He like, oh, I'm just your friend now. I'm just your friend. Try to show out, because don't do that. I'm like, but thank you though. I don't want to date that nigga. Let's scene. He gonna call the scene. It's just us over there in the corner. Oh, I'm just your friend now. I'm just your friend now, and I just took you out to eat, and you're in my car. We said don't drive the car. So me and him arguing in the corner. I'm telling him, I'm like, I'm sorry, y'all. Like, he just acting weird right now. So he walked off. I'm like, we can still have our basketball tournament. I don't care what he doing. That happened. So we been there until like 12 o'clock. Got himself under control because I was really gonna knock some Mario coins back into his system. So he pulled me to the side. I apologize for how I reacted out. I just don't, you know, I just don't know where we stand. We don't stand nowhere. You stand right here and I stand right here, nigga. We're not standing nowhere near. I was there like 1 o'clock in the morning that day. So I'm like, well, we've been here for so long, like we could go. So we're walking back to the car. He's walking far behind me again, like far in the back behind again. So I'm like, are you good? Because you did this earlier. I'm like, why are you walking so far back? Oh, I'm just texting my boss. Texting your boss, or are you texting the girl? Like, I mean, let's keep it 100 for real. So you really don't believe me. I said I don't believe you. Like, you lied in front of my face to another person on the phone, knowing that now you're a liar. I don't believe anything that you say. We get to the car, he opened my door. He was like, I'm sorry, queen. Cringy. I don't like when niggas call me queen. Like, okay. He like, you don't accept my apology. I said, I'm not saying I don't accept your apologies. It's like you just been on one. So editing Asia is here. So to really end off the story for real, because I had technical difficulties with my SD card and it deleted my last clip. So with that, we left, and when we got to the car, a girl was like, the same girl kept calling and texting his phone. So I'm like, you know, like, you could answer it. Like, that's not a problem. You have been texting her this whole night. So, like, what's the difference now? So she was hooked up to the speakers, like, oh, when you're coming to see me, when you going to do this, when you going to do that. And then he had took her off the speaker, so I don't know what else they was talking about. And then this nigga had the audacity to say, oh, would you think somebody come pick you up from the mall? No. I said, no, nobody's picking me up from the mall. You the one who told me not to drive my car, so you're going to take me back to my room. He's like, oh, I have to work. I said, well, you're lying, first off. You said that you had to work when you was on the phone with her, so you're going to go see her. And you're not my nigga, so you can just keep it 100. And I said, no, nobody's going to be able to pick me up, so you're going to take me back to my dormitory. So he had a whole attitude the whole ride back, and I really didn't care. So before I got the car, I was like, you need to, next time you need to learn how to take somebody on a date. And when you're on a date with somebody, learn how to use your phone. Like, use your etiquette right when you're on a date with somebody. Because obviously you don't know how to treat nobody right. And that's why you're single now. You know what I'm saying? And so I was like, yeah, you're cut off, you're blocked, and I never want to talk to you ever again. And by the way, he was like, yeah, I think this date was 0 out of 10. I said, baby, it was a negative, 1,000 out of 10. So he has no reason to talk. I was like, yeah, don't even bother texting me because I blocked you and was at the restaurant. Thank you for the date. Don't have a nice day. And I slammed this car door and I went on about my day. So I just want to say thank you guys for listening to the story. Thank you guys for watching. If you came all the way to the end, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend. We're on the road to 500 subscribers. And comment down below what you guys want to see. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.